17-year-old delinquent change his ways. A man locked him in the basement for months. The young criminal was chained up like a dog, and no matter how hard he struggled, he couldn't break free. But if he listened to the lessons and followed the rules, the man would lengthen the chain, giving him a little more room to move. If he disobeyed, he would be beaten.
And fucking feed her to you, you scumbag fucking cunt! Bad boy! Bad boy! Bad boy! Bad boy! Bad boy! Bad boy! Bad boy!
At an age when he should have been studying or just starting to step into the real world, Tommy had neither school nor a job. All he did was spend his nights partying in nightclubs, indulging in drugs and chaos. He caused trouble everywhere he went, stealing, harassing the weak, and behaving like the rules didn't apply to him. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say he was completely lawless, because in his mind, he was the king of the world. But this seemingly hopeless troublemaker would soon be targeted by a family that followed rules above everything else. Not long after Tommy was kidnapped, Old Mark interviewed a cleaning lady. His requirements were extremely strict. She couldn't have any addictive habits, and she wasn't even allowed to have tattoos. In the end, Lena was hired and came to the house the very next day for her first cleaning job. Before entering, she had to be scanned with a detector, and she wasn't allowed to bring her phone inside. Her phone had to be locked in a safe near the entrance. Although the whole process felt unusual, Lena desperately needed the money, and Old Mark looked like an honest man, while his young son seemed polite and well-behaved. The family didn't appear dangerous at all, so she decided to take the job. But when Old Mark led her down to the basement and she saw Tommy imprisoned there, Lena finally understood why the rules were so strict. She immediately tried to quit the job, but Old Mark quickly stopped her and said, "Thank you for not screaming. It's not what you think. We're just trying to teach this boy how to be better. I promise, no one in this house will be harmed." Seeing that Lena still insisted on leaving, Old Mark had no choice but to reveal that he had already investigated her background. And just like that, Lena agreed to stay.